So I'm just really curious to see how this sounds. So I'm just really curious to see how this sounds. Oh, that doesn't sound bad at all, actually. So I'm just really curious to see how this sounds. Oh, that doesn't sound bad at all, actually. Sounds pretty good. All right. Give me just a second while I get everybody rallied up in here. Yo, what up, my dude? How's my mic sounding? Is it sounding better than it normally does? I'm really hoping so. I went and toggled with the settings a little bit because I'm using my freestanding mic instead of my headset. Figured it'd work better for a narrative. Just let me know how it sounds. Far bit of noise in the background. Okay. Let's see. What do I have it setting at? Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, to be fair, I do have it set up at it's 2-channel, 24-bit, 192,000 hertz. I should probably turn that down. What you think? Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep it at that then. Okay, yeah, I do hear the white noise. Well, you won't be able to really hear it once the game starts. But what up, Joe? That should work just fine. Uh-oh. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's open that back up. Alrighty, let us continue our adventure in the world of Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, hi, Mark. At least it's sounding... Is it sounding better than the headset did? Because that's what I'm really going for. Especially for something like this. Your body is Reggie? Good. The only problem with this mic is I can't exactly mute it. I mean, it doesn't pick up from too far away. As long as all you're hearing is white noise, it's perfect. Oh, what up, Brownie? Alright. Game is up. I'm back for round 2 of Doki Doki, brother. My voice is ready. I shouldn't need a bottle of water for a while. We should be good to go. I really wish I had a webcam, though. That'd be cool. Well, I could play this on my laptop, actually. Well, my laptop's probably graphically incapable of such a high standard of weeaboo. So we will not even venture into those corners. How's the music popping up for the game? Not like it really matters all that much, but... Sound effects down a little? Okay. You still got Bob Ross on yours? Oh, that's not good. You might need to refresh that. Yeah, I've been noticing that problem with auto hosting, but I like to watch Bob Ross. Alrighty. It's all in here. Just missing Onyx, but that's okay. Alrighty, let's get to it. Let's get back into it. We got some nice acoustic music and this nice overly compensated looking house in the background. It looks like there's a bus stop right next door. Poor bastard. It is okay. I'm not sure what's okay, but here we go. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something for earlier. I like how we get to, I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words. Oh, I'm already having fun.
So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I'm not sure.
Who should we walk home with?
Dun, 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 dun. While I'm waiting for your guys' responses to who I should walk with, I got something to go with this, just for the moment at least. Are you kidding me? I gotta write another poem? Going for Yowie. I'm going to play with these people's minds. We're just going through this because this is like Doki Doki. Mega chocolate. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion, brother. Remember, that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Oh, wrong person. Damn it! They're both. She fucking does her own hair. Looks just like the retard. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sarah all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Ew. Fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You? Of all people? I didn't say I don't like it, brother. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yowie's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Gee, if you worry too much about me, I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Bubs, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean, brother? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Bubs. You certainly know her a lot better than I do, brother. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No! It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, brother. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Bubs. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayre talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club, brother. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Not even gonna touch that one. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not all she's full of. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Bubs. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much, brother. I'm sorry. What do I do now, anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusion, so you should just forget about what I said, brother. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up in front of her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't even make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles the last part. Nah, dog, nah. I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Is this Sayori? I'm thinking about her? Yeah, she seemed pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing, but anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. Like, if she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought about it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with her book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez. If you're fine, let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. ... How's everything sounding, everybody, before I continue? Even though I got Hulkamania sitting in front of me. Sweet. Okay, everyone. Uh-oh. Clicked on the wrong thing. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Oh, not this again. Alrighty, boys, you know the drill. Who we going with? I'll use this time to let y'all write down your answers in the comment section below. While I fill up on smoke. Got one vote for Sayori. 2 votes for Sayori. That's pretty much a given right there. So unless the other 2 vote for the same person, or they don't say anything in the next 10 seconds. Okay, it's official. Ronnie's vote doesn't give a shit. Sorry to throw you under the bus, Boy Poochie.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this with someone else, didn't you? Probably Yaoi. Huh?
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping.
One sec.
That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Buzz.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully. Yeah. Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I didn't get to read the poem. What the fuck? Alright, boys, who's next? We got Natsuki. Sorry, we got Does Her Own Hair, Yaoi, and Brother. Who's next? Alright, got 1 vote for Yaoi. One vote for Monica. And one vote for Brother, and Boy Poochie ceased to exist at the moment. So it looks like we're going with Monica for now. Hey, Bubs! Like 1,000 mosquitoes going. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival, brother? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Got some Tony the Tiger in there. It would also make me happy to see. Aha! Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a visual. So whenever I have to speak in her voice, like I put my fists together and I put like I fist up, I put them together and I push against them really hard like I'm flexing. Like every single time. It brings out the character. That's why I wish I had a webcam so everybody could see me and I could wear like a Randy Savage freaking tank top and I can tear it halfway through or something. Okay, back to it. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like this one. It makes me think of something Saori would like, brother. Is that so? You and Saori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had the sort of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Saori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect, brother. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other as well, others' well-being, brother. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. I need like a Randy Savage cutout I could just stick in front of her face. Or something. Or Hulk Hogan. Or something. But I mean, hold on just a second. I'm grabbing something. To make this a little more interesting. My computer's taking a long time to do anything. I don't like that. That's a little better. We're not going to deal with that, though. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Ah, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yowie. It's taken a turn from like Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan to like something completely different now. I don't know if I like it, but I'm gonna keep on with it, I suppose. But in any case, Saori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness, brother. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things, too? Didn't we talk about this last night? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, brother. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Ooh, I like experiments. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, all right? All right. Power Thirst means Cookie Monster. Power Thirst! in a pocket can. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, brother. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, brother. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze, brother. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist, brother. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. And I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical, there we go, or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about, brother. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know better that better than anyone, brother. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, went to Levine's yesterday to get some pants. I was going to steal them. I didn't have nobody. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Something about needing to save my game. So let's save my game. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can really be quite disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you hang around with people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on, brother. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Fourth wall breaking. I don't like that. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. All right, who's next? Who should I show my poem to next? Yowie, 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 yowie. Master, my breasts can get bigger.
Well done, Bubs. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it's like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. Oh, I'm getting a yaoi manga for Chris. I hope I enjoy it. Is it just one, or is it like a whole set? Because if it's a whole set,
I don't know why she has become iDubbbz. I forgot what I had her voice as yesterday, so I just went with like what I could think of. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Bubs? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Huh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yowie thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yowie, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yowie. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. All right. You want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. Life's a beach. Can we go southing? Oh, I gotta read this shit again. God damn it. And marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expansion of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest would get lost in, as the one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. I'll show you. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It will gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Beach, please. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I was supposed to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like this, Nani. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. Boat. Well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be really refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Cali girl. This one's alright. Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away. But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so floafy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, damn. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beach. Oh, no. Oh, no. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see your shine. Damn it. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh my. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Is that it? Yes. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. It really does sound like a Taylor Swift song. The only thing minus is the breaking up with her boyfriend every 5 minutes. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, I mean, when I was in 3rd grade, we went to Florida, me, my mom, and my dad, to go see my grandpa, my grandma, my aunt, my uncle, and my cousins. And we went to a nude beach, not knowing that, well, my aunt knew it was a nude beach, but none of us knew it was. So I'm sitting there, 3rd grade, out in the water, and here comes old man Rivers with his fucking cock out. Old guy just wanging it around. So it's like, that's about the only negative thing I can think about at the beach. And to be fair, I was in 3rd grade. Anyway, back to it. Well, Yowie's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, gee, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that, too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase, brother. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yowie isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah, it seems you're right.
Sayori's always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she, brother? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's all right.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, She's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yaoi, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend, brother. Oh, damn it. Clicking off the screen. There we go. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. That's what we'll be making cupcake. Really? Of course you will. But I need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Well, she's only 12. Of course she can. Challenge accepted. Roll by my dad's house and get the credit card. And I'll go down to the bake store and the 420 Blazer and get some stuff for edibles. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets, brother. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yaoi, you can. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yaoi? I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, brother, but it can't also be the leader of my own. Then I won't grow as a person. So Yaoi, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yaoi's expression suddenly changes as she stares into her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yaoi. But anyway, that just leaves you, Bubs. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yaoi have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well, brother. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... If Monica suggested I spend the weekend with one of my club members, how on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. Ooh. Yikes. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Bubs may not like to be around you. Be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you just making an excuse for Bubs to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Come on, guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Bubs to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Bubs, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you, brother. Of course. Huh. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Who am I going to go with? I'll wait for you guys' answers. I'm going to grab a bottle of water. Yeah, apparently I was really hoarse this morning, according to what I was told, so... Alright, got one vote. God damn it. Got one vote for Sayaoi. Say Yowie. Sayori, huh? I got 2 votes for Sayori. What's it gonna be, brothers? Looks like I'm going with Sayori. If it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and
But Monica said
that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Damn it. Who next? I kind of want to help out Tickle Bitties. I really don't want to help out. Does her own hair. All right, I got 1 vote for Monica. Brother. Brother. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well.
But Bubs was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Oh no, I want to follow you guys' stuff. That's who I was taught. There's 2 Tickle Bitties, so I mean I didn't make that very clear. But I just didn't want to help out the 12-year-old. You're supposed to make the responsible decision for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives? But what are you saying, Yowie? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with the ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
Yeah, that's completely false, Monica.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. You know. We won't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to properly distribute our resources.
So are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Bubs to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. God damn it! All right, at this point, I'm gonna go with Yowie because Tickle Bitties. Well, I'll probably be most helpful at helping out Yowie. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you've been helping Yowie then, Bubs? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your system will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it, brother. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
You feel the same way, Bubs? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me, brother. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't do anything.
No, that's not what I mean at all.
Yowie anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Bubs picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had.
Way to suck up.
They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So.
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yaui's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yaui's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at the same time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry I make a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best, brother. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
All right, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door and chat between each other. Huh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
Ooh. I think that would be the best way, yes.
All right, then. Yaoi and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Ooh. My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Oh, things are getting spicy in here. All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yaoi for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate
yourself, Bubs.
I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something.
That's not exactly why I chose you. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
About?
Yaoi thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Oh, Yaoi, you're thinking about this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yaoi thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yaoi finally says that and relaxes her expression.
I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yaoi follows. For two good reasons? Oh no. I like the sound of that. I can't believe this. Yaoi is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori? My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yaoi's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yaoi's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her and putting Yaoi aside. I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it is really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yaoi comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that I made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hey, babe!
I sit down in her room. Sarah forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's been a silence between us.
So you haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yaoi today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yaoi then.
Yup.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sarah smiles, shaking her head.
That's not good. That's no good, Bobs.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why I always decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Bob. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just saying it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Buzz? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed.
Oh, I'm getting sad now.
What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy to caring to waste by having them spend it on me? I have a lisp and I have diabetes. Don't make fun of my diabetes. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like you've been betrayed, like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even though there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Buzz. Why do you think I didn't tell you? So if I told you, then you'd waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet, but people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but I also feel like a bat being thrown against my head.
I'm going to save it right there, because I don't know what's going to happen.
That's why I want so badly to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Buzz. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, once I grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Love, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. But Sayori is hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Bubs. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Bubs. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sarah wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yaoi to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. As I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house, on the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yaoi is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yaoi? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Oh, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yaoi into my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so
That was very considerate for you to do. No, it would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yowie's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yowie's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
What? What? Aromatherapy candles? What the hell you need those for? What? Oh, no. Oh, I can already tell. Master, my breasts can get bigger. God damn it. Oh, wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
I love the Bob Ross emote. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something like that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax?
I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what?
Let's see.
Yowie rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder. Wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
I don't like where this is going. Yeah, that'd be really neat. Really neat? What's that wooden thing? Yeah, I'm curious. What the hell is that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? This is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yowie takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine because it provides a more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel the flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable.
Satanic ritual in disguise. What?
But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yowie smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the original paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We'll need about 100 of the...
Oh, yeah?
What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
No. No, it wouldn't.
It would also get the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this. Yowie?
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
Yowie giggles with red cheeks.
Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Bubs. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, all right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yaoi unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length, and then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yaoi looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yaoi, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise me you won't be weirded out? Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger. Maybe feeling of danger. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? There we go. Sorry about that. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yaoi relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yao carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! No shit. Bubs! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it noticeably, fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri... What? Yaoi puts the finger in her mouth and licks the wound. The only thing I can think of at this point is that scene from Freddy Got Fingered when they were doing the half pipe, and then that one guy fucking hit the half pipe and he hit the nail and his knee got tore up on the nail, and then Gord starts licking it after his dad comes out. Oh wait, no, his dad threw something out the window and it hit him on the leg and he started screaming. So Gord got out there and started licking it. He's like, what the hell are you doing? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Oh, startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. But please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yaoi lowers her head, her face burning up. Yaoi. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help. Right? Yaoi, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she didn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. Take Yaoi's hand and lick her index finger in return. Bubs! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yaoi just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Bubs. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yaoi calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yaoi's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Give me just a second. After finishing, we attached
After we finish attaching paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yowie.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next text?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yowie had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll become too diluted.
Taking Yowie's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any of the paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yowie?
Yes?
I come to see Yowie quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is just a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yowie hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we could do something simple that looked very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Like I give a shit what she's going to fucking write. Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yowie smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yowie and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yowie uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? You know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yowie stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yowie and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things, like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yowie smiles gently.
I knew you would understand.
Yowie leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. I pressed the wrong button again. Gah! Sorry. Yowie reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. I just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yowie's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Whoa. Here. I pat down Yowie's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yowie suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Huh?
Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
Oh, God. I keep my hand still against Yowie's neck. She looks into my eyes. This is an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yowie's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yaoi picks up her brush again, but her movements are clumsier. She's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yaoi's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty unnatural looking.
I think this came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it'd be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Woo! Ha ha ha. You sound like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit.
Oh, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time. We would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yaoi thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yaoi seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Once Yaoi packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yaoi fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. We can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yaoi simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Bobs.
Yaoi takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I didn't even get a chance to, as Yaoi suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Huh?
Hey, Bob.
Sayori, just now we weren't...
It's okay, Bob. I just stopped by to say hi.
Fucking retard ruined it.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yaoi hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yaoi, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start falling down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Buzz? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why do I feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I just disappear.
But Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Buzz. If it wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica's right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Bub. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Oh, God. Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, love. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Uh-oh. Sayori.
what do you guys think?
Do we want answers 1 or 2? Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to where they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori,
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer that I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone does. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So,
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she falsettos as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I didn't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on her path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Alright, it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yaoi and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yaoi after the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Bubs! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early, brother.
That's funny. I thought at least Yaoi would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we'll perform. Give me just a second. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you, brother.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on a day as this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori had told me yesterday, and suddenly I feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
Ah! You should take a little responsibility for her, Bubs. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
Exchange? Monica, you knew about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club's president, after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so
don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think, brother.
Yeah? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets, brother? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yaoi's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poems. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head. 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 I'm not going to read all this. God damn it. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Bubs, what's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself!
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking into school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Gross. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh Jesus! Holy fuck! Oh no! No! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be here there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this?
How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this if I just spent more time with her. I walked her to school and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do could bring her back. She was hanging around waiting for me. Oh, this isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Oh, God. Oh. Well, that was, Jesus Christ. She fucking hung herself. Like, what the hell? I don't even know what to say. Load game. Wait, more to do? I'm not done yet? Wait, do I need to load up this game? Or do I need to click on this one? That... Thomas, that is completely true. Start a new game. So that one? What the hell? So I'm not gonna read it anymore. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I don't know how to pronounce that. You know, the kind of friend you never see making today, but I'm not going to read this. I'm just going to skim because, you know. What the hell? Okay. This is weird. The game is changing now. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm just kind of skimming through it at this point. There's only 3. Uh-oh. We're just gonna like quick skim because I'm really, after watching that. Oh wow, the story is changing.
Oh, am I? Oh. Okay, I'll at least read it to myself, but I don't really. My voice is killing me. Officially that too. There's dialogue, huh? Well, hang on. Let's go back. If I start an oh shit, I forgot to. Oh. So if I start a new game again. Is it gonna still start it off in the second? Is it still gonna start it off in the? Is it gonna? If I click new game, it's gonna do it over again, right? I just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, it does. Okay. I will have to continue this another time. Because I need to give my voice a rest. Because I kind of actually do want to read it out loud now. But I'm going to do different voices. Okay. Perfect. That's perfect then. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and cut this for the night then. I will talk to you all later. All right, we will continue this on in the next day or two. And we will continue this on, I promise. But for now, I'm going to say see you later to you guys. Thanks for watching.